It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell. Because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so we're back to talk about Erika Girardi, Erika Jayne, and everything that's going on. It seems like the Twitter sphere is just blowing up. Guys, we've had Ronald Richards, who is a high-power attorney in the state of California in Los Angeles. I believe he practices in other states too. But the point is, we've had him on our show, and he was very forthcoming with the information as to what's going on with the case, as much as he could at least tell us. He gave it to us. He said, ask me whatever question you want. So we did. That was back then, and now we definitely have to get him back on again. But as for Erika, she and her team are not happy about Ronald Richards being on the case. They feel like with him going on social media, posting his, what they're calling opinions, posting these different tweets that make Erika probably not look the best. This is what they're claiming. They feel like he shouldn't be on the case. They don't think it's fair. And they tried to get a judge to issue a gag order back in June. Now, the judge has yet to put a gag order on Ronald Richards, and he still is very much so part of the case. So with that, he's going to continue to do his job. He's going to investigate all of the assets, all of the financials that have anything to do with Erika and Tom. And he's going to see if there's something to be found. He will find it. I mean, he's kind of made his stance known. He came on to do a job, and that's exactly what he plans to do. If I were Erika, though, I don't know if I would necessarily be fighting back on Twitter, only because it seems like this is fighting fire with fire, and Erika Girardi has slammed him on Twitter, calling him a low-budget lawyer, and she put a gif of the Joker clapping, staring down, almost like you're staring like down, just intense. It's an intense gif, and she put clown ass. She said that he is low budget at best, and that apparently anyone can be a lawyer these days, which she should have known this was going to come, but another fan responded and said, yeah, including your husband. Oof. Erika, you should have been better prepared for that one. Now, with that, Erika has continued to go back and forth on Twitter saying that he has no proof, no merit, no investigation. And she's saying that now at this point, Ronald Richards is complaining about having to use his own funds in order to continue on with the investigation. She feels like, or she's at least painting it to look like that he is only in this for the money. However, that wouldn't be like a big revelation, right? I mean, lawyers have to get paid. So if he's coming onto the case, it would be, one, because there's a job to do, two, because there's money to be made, and three, someone has to do it. So why not tie your name to it and see, you know, how many other clients you can potentially get out of this? You never know, but that's your job. As a lawyer, you take on cases. This is a case. It's a big case. Why wouldn't you take it on? I don't feel like that's really a diss, just to be fair again. No shade, Erika. Erika also shared another GIF that said, you picked on the wrong bitch. And then she shared another GIF with Laverne and Shirley. And that was the one that said, apparently anyone can be a lawyer. Now, for every time that she puts out a tweet, Ronald Richards is right there defending himself, putting out there, this is not harassment. You want the proof? Here's the proof. You want the investigation? Here's the investigation. And just kind of answering everything head on. He doesn't really hide from the tweets. He answers them as they come, and he continues to put out whatever he wants. One housewife in particular, though, that should probably just lay low would be Lisa Rinna. Lisa Rinna's debt was exposed on her home by Ronald Richards on Twitter, which I believe that this is public information anyways, but nobody, I guess, ever tried to get their hands on it. He exposed the debt on her home, and then he also put out there the fact that they share a very important figure that's being called into the courtroom this week, which is Erika's accountant/manager. So on Erika's Pretty Mess, whether it's LLC Inc. or whatever her company is called, she has Michael J. Ullman, who is the business manager, and he's named as an agent or business manager, one of the two, on her company documents, but he's also named as the same title on Lisa Rinna's Just Own It Inc. documents. So it looks like they have one very important thing in common, and now everyone's questioning, what is the connection here? Could it just be a coincidence? I mean, obviously, He probably has his name on a few other people's businesses because that's what he does. It says agent, right? So it could just be, Erika had a great business manager that she felt was really good and she recommended him to Lisa Rinna. Or is there something more to it? Well, if there is, the point is Ronald Richards will do everything he can to figure out exactly what that is, what this means. And if there's been any sort of foul play, bet your ASS that it will come out. Everything that needs to be known will be known. And for Erika, though, even though everyone's trying to do a deep dive into her finances, trying to figure out what she knew, what she didn't know, and how she was allegedly involved in any capacity, there's one person, a comedian specifically, who has stuck up for her. If you guys didn't watch What Happens Live last night, Michael Rapaport, who's a comedian, came out and took Erika's side in full defense, just telling everybody, shame on us. This is what he said. She handled herself with as much possible grace, class, and dignity as you can under this scrutiny. He also added that it's probably the most scrutiny that any housewife in housewife history has ever been under. All you fans, the fake fans that have turned your back on this woman that has given you so much over the past few years, what has she given us? Okay. That has given you so much over the past few years and you know nothing. She is innocent until proven guilty, which is, yes, true. How dare you? Shame on you. Free Britney. How about free Erika? Of course, he knew that he was going to get the reaction that he did all over the board. Erika does still have some fans, and those fans were applauding him, saying, yes, preach it. Somebody said it. Yes, free Erika. She couldn't have known anything. I believe her. I believe the mascara running down her face. And then other fans are like, Michael Rapaport, get the hell off of Watch What Happens Live. No one cares what you have to say. And shame on us. Shame on you for even speaking out on this until you've heard a verdict, right? Until you've heard or found out any information that either paints somebody as guilty or not guilty. I've had people tell me, Adam, you're playing both sides of the fence. No, I'm not. Adam, you're sitting here and trying to, convict Erika as guilty. No, I'm not. I want to know what the court decides. If they decide she's guilty, then she's guilty. If they decide she's not, then she's not. I don't have a gavel and I don't get to decide that. Neither do you, unless you're the court, you're the judge, or you're whoever else has a hand in prosecuting and giving a conviction. You really don't have any say so. So as of right now, we're just giving you the news and the reports as the documents come out and as they're being tweeted on by one of the attorneys who is involved, Ronald Richards. That's about all you're getting from us right now, but you're not going to get a very clear opinion because I don't have one to give you. Do I think she knew? I don't know. We're waiting to find out what she knew as the documents come out. As her signature, if it appears on things that it shouldn't, maybe it won't. Maybe she didn't know anything. We just have to wait and see. Nobody's quick to crucify, but again, don't shame on us, Michael Rapaport. Shame on you for telling us, shame on us, right? Guys, I want to know what you think. What do you think about Michael Rapaport telling us, shame on you? You guys are fake fans. She gave you everything. She gave you so many years and you guys know nothing. Free Britney. How about free Erika? Okay, Britney's literally a prisoner in her own home. Just to be fair, she's under a conservatorship that's taken all of her money. There's no victims involved except for Britney. Britney is the victim. One has nothing to do with the other. So that comparison is just ridiculous in my mind. It doesn't make sense. Why don't you just go? You might as well just say hashtag free Jen Shah. Jump on every bandwagon. Guys, I want to know what you think. Again, I don't want to give you all of my opinions. I need to hear yours. So if you haven't already, go ahead, comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching Up and Adam.